sip, still tasted this. 1-to-1, sitting around the stars, double R for the race. Hit a rave like a spaceship is floating. All this drip thing I'm below sea level. With that weak best, ride around with. Watch 3 pebbles. Bam, bam, down 3, hit the grand slam. 4 pockets full, fully switch, go wham, wham. Count it to my hands cramp. Road DSM on the beach, not a sandstand.
Boy. Hey, they wanna and leave me to act like they need me. I do it alone. She wanna and go back to hubby, he probably could smell my cologne. The mercer, I show him no mercy. I really was watching the throne. They turning me down when my baby is asleep. Only time that I'm watching my tone. Look, we don't want chips with a chip on our shoulder. If he Obi-Wan, then I gotta be Yoda. Don't need no promoter. We pull up, they know us. I'm the Ayatollah, snatching your controller. I don't give a about you when I'm focused. All the you take, I'm taking over. I paid attention, don't need no payola. Can't take away from me, you just need to take. Picture like I made the stencil. Your whole image, I'm a cold Bennett. I don't know what the they done told. I put all of my heart and my soul in it. I met you in person, you so different. I can't listen to you for a whole minute. Took a blood test, ain't no winner. They like, no, he didn't, got him more invested. If it's one thing I make no exceptions. I got new addresses, I got no reception. I got love and hate coming from both directions. I come from the D where they like a core progression. I'm omnipresent, I got no reflection. Made a living off bars, I need no correction. Grinding out, gotta stay patient. While you outside, we on staycation. Like ain't no player for real unless you play making. I take the chances you hate taking. Dog, I'ma go West Craven. I'm at the safe haven. They play with my name and I can't take it.
Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city Leia, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope.
Toby Maguire got bit by a spider. Me, musta got bit by a goat. I used to dream as a kid I would grow to be one. I hope that I inspire hope for you to go get what you desire most. Spit fire, I was just flying coach. Y'all thought you were sick, you were misdiagnosed. I'm dope and you never had this. Now my state's in the building and that I slept on more floors in the Empire State Building. I got so many stories, but I hate ceilings. Ain't filling your top 5 favorite rappers, so I know they about to be with me. But this to me is a mystery. How rappers I've already ripped could be higher up on a list than me. Yet here I sit on your list with 5. Wish was fine, but just know inside to me the hilarious. So when I get distoing by a pioneer who is one of the reasons why I am here, they tell me I should just let the go and slide. Melly Mel shouldn't get no reply. That man is a legend, so am I. And anyone else who thinks it'd be wise and easy as pie to beat me and tries can treat me just like thinking stuck up, but I never conceded whenever I ever retreated. You never seen it. Every dream that I ever dreamt I exceeded. Team at my legacy, I definitely did. Controversy, I always fed on, I need it. Treat it like a truck hit a head on, I meet it. I get on a beat and it's like that I Got a Tiger song is playing in my head on repeat. I've been knocked down so many times, can't count. Sometimes does not pan out. That's just the way that the card hands dealt. John Manziel, odd man out. Heavyweight war to Scott Van Pelt. I can't help but feel like a victim of cause I am about to get that way beyond crazy, shady, gone. But hey, maybe I'm the GOAT, the bitch on and baby Tron. And that's why they be on the they be on. Cause
Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city Leia, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope.
They won't see me blessed. Trying to take my blessings. They ain't trying to see me. Bless. All these people with bad energy. Y'all need a fast remedy. It's giving sad energy. Bringing up bad memories. Baby, I'm too good for the bad vibes. Look too good to be chastised. Dripping that water like I just been baptized. Smelling as big as you ain't even got me, I myself. Need an opinion, I'll ask myself. I might as well spend this little cash myself. Been out here getting this back myself. Putting the work in the trenches. It all worked out, bench press. They like how I spit my sentence. Bars on lot, sentence. Big old watch, Benton. I'm in another dimension. I could've bought, but I'm renting. Rather put that in investment. Turn up the vibes to the sun up. Too many bags that I got to run up every time. I come up. I got all the. I got talking a wide selection. You tryna take my blessings. Get whatever you like. The math ain't right. I do numbers that gon' make your head spin. I'm the one that they call for the help. I'm the one pulling card get dealt. I'm taking my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. They don't wanna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gonna put them boys to rest. Bless. I can feel it in my gut, I'm gonna be super up. I can feel it in my chest, I'm finna be stupid rich. I got money on my mind, I'm talking stupid checks. I'm already blessed, when I get mine, I'm stupid blessed. I spend that grip, ain't saving, I ain't no Superman. I took that, I changed that, now she know who the man. I never lost, she still my soul, she living through the man. She come right back and for me like 2 hands. I sent her out and she came back and gave me blue bands. I'm moving smooth, I don't think I know how to lose, man. I'm still that from the sector making moves, fam. You well, I'ma know just what to do, fam. They tryna take my blessings. They wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. They wanna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed.
Punch the clock with inspiration. No standing in line, man. Guess less sorted. I worked 7 days this week, man. Fake the accreditations. Paid outfits that I'll return later. Got yourself some new shoes. 50 hours overtime. Can't get no sleep. Fashion week. Dressed to the T's, man, you own this place. Spit that smile, do that dance. Monday we'll come down, but Wednesday we'll be back. Ha ha! Got yourself some new shoes. 50 hours overtime. Fashion week. Can't get no sleep.
This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. So Cleveland will get first possession. Here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Outside Strus. Off target with the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Williams into the lane. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Pass to Mitchell. Launches it from deep. They grab their own miss. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Inside. Strus with the bucket.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. 4-point game. Here's Bridges. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Mobley outside. And he lays it up and in.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
The 3 from Ball. The rebound by Allen. moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, BA.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Cavaliers, number 12.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Garland for three, and the rebound goes to Charlotte. Miller with it. Pass to Green. Back to Miller. A deep three from Ball. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
So both teams changing it up here. Puts it up from 12. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Cleveland leading by 6. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jarrett Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
That one falls.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Pass to Smith. And it's Jarrett Allen with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Bridges. Williams on the wing. Here's Green. Back to Williams. Here's Green. Guarded by Okoro. Clock at 4. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 59 seconds left in the opening quarter. Okoro outside. The kick to Hunter. Launches it. Rebounded by Green.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Throws it up high.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
To end the run, Williams misses. The Cavaliers lead by 10. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. Garland's got 5 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Cleveland in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Back to Ball. Smith right side. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Hornets trail by 11. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Cleveland leading by 11. Outside Hunter. The three from Okoro. Drains the triple. Okoro's got 5.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
With to mark. Curry, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Green for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Here's Diabate. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art, and it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
There's Ball with a 3. Charlotte again missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Pass to Curry. Now Nurkic to halt the run. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Nurkic has gotten his first points in this one.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Stolen by Ball. Now the Hornets moving it up. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Stolen by Strus. Here's Garland. Finished off the break. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
Such explosive athleticism in transition. Garland gets the pass and takes off.
Here's Green. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Mitchell misses. Hornets trail by 19. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years, a big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster,
Timeout.
they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And it's the Hornets ball. Here's Ball. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Cleveland. They're on a 14-3 run. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up and he will put it down on you quick.
Fades away. Again the miss by the Hornets. Cleveland dominating the game. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. The jump hook. And Mobley with a nice bucket inside. He's got 6.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Back to Strus. And he makes it on the layup. Strus has got his second basket.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
I like how they're controlling the pace, Graham.
Yeah, they must continue to build on this run.
Outside Garland. Jacks up a three. Gets the 3 ball to go. Garland's got 10 points in the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
McDonald's, leave my wallet out this argument. I'm 6 foot. I stand on my money, I be 6 foot. All my in crypto when the market took a dip. 20K on Kip, look. Funny that we out to this. Plus I got my hopes all around me like an Oculus. Sandbox, a lot of this. Certified, they heard of us. We fell off the curves and there's some birds that got the word of us. Never let that burden us take that trip with a curve. But if they all get but I turn them back to Cerberus. And yes, I'm best case. Yes, I wreck chase. Forever cold hearted, you can check my breastplate. Working till $1 million check my next day. But I ever fall off, then expect my I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best in y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best in y'all watch. Festival, shut it down. Every festival, shut it down.
Like I get a like Aaron, I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new hot trying to boy my hurt about.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. Now here's Lillard. To the middle. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Wells. Jackson for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. These teams like to get into the half-court stand. They like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possessions.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Outside Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Lopez, the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And, Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense, Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Antetokounmpo inside. Here's Lopez. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot.
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Now here's Lillard. Kuzma for three. The shot no good. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. He said Ja Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
And Allie, thank you for that. Memphis making a switch here. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lillard looking around. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, just a quick dribble right into his move. Lillard with the economy of motion.
Milwaukee shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And here's Milwaukee now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. And that one's good. Lillard.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
Oh!
Wow!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And it's Lillard penetrating. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Jackson outside. Off target with the 3.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
And Giannis with the jam.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Here's Morant. Damian Lillard with the rebound. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian. They've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
Pass to Trent. Here's Sims. 13 feet out. Clark grabs the board.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
Jackson for 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
It's stolen by Green. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Grizzlies out in front, up 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Here's Pippen. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Memphis foul. Pippen. First personal foul. First team foul.
Trent outside. Stolen by Kennard. Pass to Pippen. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Portis.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Trent. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Clark with the screen. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush. Antetokounmpo outside. Tries the spin move. Can't convert off the spin. Memphis leading. Inside. Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And the basket by Pippen.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Pass to Trent. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting room.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee, trailing by 4. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. He was all alone on that one.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Here's Morant. Oh, Morant from close range.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
Antetokounmpo with it. He's got 9. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Yeah, the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Brook Lopez.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. From behind the arc. No good. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, nice fake by Giannis. And as a defender, you just shake your head.
He does not get the second one. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Lillard outside. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Here's Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
He's had a few chances at the line, 1 of 3 in the game. And both free throws good for Lillard. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Tough points from Ja.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Lillard right side. Fires for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Grizzlies lead by 4. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Lillard with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And Giannis throws it down.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
With contact, Ja Morant.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point differential. Out on his own on the break. And that one's good. Morant.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Pippen. And here's Kennard. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Bucks trail by 7. Now Kuzma. Out to Lillard. Antetokounmpo outside. Wing shot on the way. And that one's good. Lillard's got 14.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Here's Pippen. That's Waldama. Here's Stevens. Defended by Kuzma. They set a pick. Now here's Kennard. To the left wing. Here's Pippen. Hits the three-pointer. Pippen's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And he lost. Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Memphis calls timeout.
One more time for your 4-on-4 crew dance team.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And here's Morant outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Pass to Smith. Portis outside. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. And now just a three-point Grizzly lead.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
And the shot's good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Lillard up top. He's got 14. Here's Portis for 3. The rebound by Edey.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Morant. Driving inside. Lillard pulls down the board. The Bucks trail by 5. Fires from deep. That won't go. 5 for 10 from the floor. The Grizzlies on offense. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. Morant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Pass to Prince. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Morant looking for an opening. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 9-point Memphis lead.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Milwaukee. Pass to Trent. Antetokounmpo outside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Bane. The shot from the low post is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Green. Antetokounmpo, left side. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Timeout, Grizzlies. Milwaukee making a switch here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Porter. Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by Bane. Antetokounmpo inside. And Giannis with the dunk.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
Clark with the screen. To the paint. Oh, Clark with the slam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Timeout, Grizzlies. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Down low. Here's Bane. And a nice finish on the layup. Bane's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
Lopez for 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
Here's Morant. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. The Bucks trail by 5. Fires the 3. Back to Lillard. From the arc. Memphis with a rebound.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game. But desperation threes are not the way to do it.
And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 35 in the game. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And that one's good. Morant.
And you often see defenses beg Morant to take that shot. Didn't work that time.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the gap to 7.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
And it's Morant missing. Here's Milwaukee. For 3, here's Lillard. They get the rebound. The 3 is up. Yes, sir! You can count on Dame from deep.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
Outside Morant. Six on the shot clock. No good off the glass. And here's Milwaukee now. Trailing by 4. Lillard. Money.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And then Morant with the jam.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Trent on the wing. Lillard outside. And the Bucks call time here. 17 seconds left in the game. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Antetokounmpo. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Antetokounmpo, right side. Count it!
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
With that, got my dollar like on Creflo. Say you, then when I, why you careful? block, that's easy. Turn on. Y'all be eating noodles, we sit down and eat sashimi. Fast. You say you a gangster, just be like that when you see me. You can't ask the odds, we know forgiving.
I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punks. About no, I treat a model like a. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8.
Gotta be honest. Honest to yourself. Gotta be honest. Honest to your health.
There's a lot of haters. I think they're telling me my face.
And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Here's Lillard to the inside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Lillard with the bucket.
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. I asked him how they'll approach the matchup against James Harden. Coach told me, well, James is at his best going to the rim and operating behind the three-point line, so we want to try and force him to work in that in-between area as best as we can. They'll be following the analytics with that defensive strategy, BA.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Harden with a bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Zubac with the steal. Leonard outside. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Not going to go that time. Good D by Antetokounmpo. The three from Prince. Now pulls it in. Leonard for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lillard right side. Great D that time from Zubac.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
So difficult to stick with Leonard cutting off the pick and roll. One of his bread and butter moves.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kuzma. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Norman Powell.
And Kuzma still able to get that one up, even though he's taking the contact.
It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent, but Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
He clearly is starting to value what culture means and respects the time to build that up. He wants to be part of something special. And when you have players start to think that way, sometimes it translates to the court where they're more consistent and more reliable. A smart play with the ball there, Harden just making the right decision.
Pass to Portis. Back to Lillard. To the middle. It's stolen by Leonard. Out on his own on the break. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 8.
A great hustle from Harden in transition, getting up the court as quickly as possible.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Kuzma. Trent for 3. And he buries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Leonard on the wing. Powell sets a screen. No good. A bit long that time.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots if you got that size and that ability. Kuzma getting to the rim.
Here's Harden. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 10 points for him.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Lillard can't get it to go. Outside Harden. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Bucks ahead, up 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Milwaukee?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
He shoots. Coffee can't get it to go.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone. But the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Zubats.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Milwaukee in the lead. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Back to Simmons. Pass to Leonard. Zubac, screen. Leonard finds some space. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Leonard on the wing. Beyond the arc. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
And stolen by Simmons. And it's the Clippers on the break. Jones misses. Antetokounmpo outside. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. So both teams making some changes here. Milwaukee shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Back to Harden. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Antetokounmpo has got 13. Clippers trail by 5. Leonard looking around. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Lopez. Out to Lillard. Fires for 3. To the left wing. The 3 is up. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. What you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
Clippers trail by 3. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
Lillard outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. He got it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Harden. For the lead. And it comes off the front of the rim. Antetokounmpo with it. Harden picks him up. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Lillard's got 8 points.
That's just too easy. You got to get Lillard to put it down.
Powell outside. Here's Harden. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he drops the first.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
Harden hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lillard outside. Down low. Lets it go. Lopez can't hit.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
For the tie. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, he usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Screen by Leonard. Harden from outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Bucks leading by 4. Now here's Lillard. Give him 8. Pass to Lopez. And here is Kuzma. Defended by Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Dunn with a steal. Outside for Harden. The 3 is up. No good there. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Floats one. Going inside. Lillard for 2.
Well, the defense sinking and filling the lane, but Lillard stops short and floats one over the top.
Pass to Leonard. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Leonard's got 9 points.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Lillard outside. 1:46 left to play in the third. And here is Antetokounmpo. Over Leonard. Leonard pulls down the board. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Lopez.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Bogdanovich into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Bucks lead.
When Bogdanovich drives, it's for a reason. He's made a good decision to knife inside.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out left to the wing. Here's Lopez. Good on the baseline, Jay. Lopez has got his second basket.
Good soft hands there from Lopez. Efficient in the catch and shoot motion.
Harden surveying the D. Drains the triple. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
To the paint. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Outside Harden. Here's Leonard. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Powell. Leonard left side. 5 to shoot. Rejected by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
Look at the power of on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Harden from outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. We'll be right back. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Milwaukee has possession, leading by 5. Outside, Green. Back to Antetokounmpo. Tries to spin move.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Graham, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Pass to Portis. Antetokounmpo, right side. 6 to shoot. Back to Green. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Over Bogdanovic. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points here in the second half. Leonard outside. Over Antetokounmpo. Leonard can't get it to go.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Porter's shot is off. Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Batum. Back to Eubanks. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Drills it from deep.
And Bogdanovic needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Three-pointer Harden. And Los Angeles another 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Green. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Green's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Outside Harden. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 6. Oh, stolen by Harden. Leonard on the wing. Batum outside. Pass to Harden. Fires the 3. Harden missing again.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Eubanks. And the shot falls short that time. And it's Green with the ball for the Bucks. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul.
So both teams changing it up here. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Harden. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, Harden, a true creator when he has the ball in his hand.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that brings him within single digits.
The team struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Lillard outside. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Clippers running out of time. Here's Leonard. There's the drive. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block. A 3-point opportunity here.
Just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, we settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that. And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Powell. Outside for Harden. There's the 3. Rebounded by Kuzma.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Rebound by the Clippers. Pass to Dunn. Puts up a 3. Laces one from 3.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
No, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Allie LaFord.
You writing so much, but then again I can be
Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it for the right price of blue, yo. That's my right hand man. We out in Shabu, yo. Outside in Japan. Stripes running on me like Kuko. What's it to, yo? Introduce you to my new. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with that they switch. I just needed a reason. Already, they say I'm on fire, like a 19th century witch. No snow on the bluff, the wire. They think I'm 50 Cent. I've been boom, you too. Let's be Bonnie Clyde. We gon' be like, we don't need no middleman. Let me see your hands.
Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Outside Tatum.
I got him.
If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Hachimura outside. 6 to shoot. Rebound Boston.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's Brown.
Wow! Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
Pass to Doncic. White with the steal. Inside. And finished off by Tatum.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Doncic. And he buries his first look.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Doncic outside. The crossover. And the layup is good. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Tatum from long range. The Lakers trail. To the middle. Here's James.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Doncic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Doncic has got 8.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Here's Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's stolen. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. Second shot opportunity. Oh, It's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Clock at 4. And here's Brown for 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Doncic. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Outside Holiday. And the bucket is good. 16 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Doncic. Give him 8. Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front. They lead by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
They're looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers. Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Back to Pritchard. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Substitution on the court.
Now Reeves. No points so far. To the inside. Here's Hayes. Out to James. Pass to Hachimura. Down low. And here's James. Just 5 to shoot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Boston trailing. Inside. And stolen by Reeves. In transition, here they come. James, a good look. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
That in-between distance is a tough one to master. Not for LeBron, though.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Here's James. After the basket by Boston. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Nice work inside from James.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Here's Tatum. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Lakers trail by 3. Hachimura outside. Back to Reeves. Pass to James. Shot from the mid-range. Off the left rim and out.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Now here's Holiday. There's Tatum with the three. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Here's James. And Porzingis with the block. It's Holiday with a drive. Oh, that's offensive interference.
Substitution on the court.
Lakers trail by 6. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Los Angeles.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
Here's Doncic. And Craig pulls it down.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday, fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Here's Porzingis. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And this is what they want to see from Porzingis, taking contact and completing the play.
Boston shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now. Takes the three. Porzingis grabs the board. Now here's Holiday. The three ball. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Boston earning this break in the action, up 10. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. Back after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Lakers trail by 10. Pass to Hayes. He shoots a three. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Doesn't go for him. Here are the Lakers with the ball. To the middle. Hachimura. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 8.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
The Lakers with the ball, following the bucket by Boston. Here's James. And Porzingis with the block. They recover it. Hey, shot's good.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Porzingis. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
To the paint. Here's Hayes. Boston pulls it in. Brown scanning the floor. Misses the 3.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. But that transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. The shot by James, no good.
How'd that move work out? The important part is to get the ball in the basket, not to make the highlight reel. Come on.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
And there's James from the arc. Celtics lead by 10. Here's Brown. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. That one on Doncic. And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
Los Angeles foul.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Picked it.
Great energy and activity on defense.
And Holiday powers it home.
And striking without warning. Holiday can be so sudden.
.116 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to connect. Here's Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Number 40.
Boston on offense. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Outside, Brown. Brown gets the inside finish.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Doncic outside. Back to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Horford with some nice D.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Fades. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And Doncic puts up a deep three. And so it's the Boston Celtics liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They put in work down low, getting in.
31.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Tatum looking it over. Horford right side. Here's Pritchard. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. And the Celtics lead by 18.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Doncic, good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Left side, Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Back to Tatum. And there's a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Lakers trail by 16. Doncic outside. Tries the spin move. Down low. Here's Hachimura. Denied by Tatum.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
James with the rebound. Doncic left side. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Assist.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Pass to Tatum. And stolen by Reeves. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And he gets it to go.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Horford for three. Outside Holiday. Here's Hauser. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up again. Over to the left wing. From deep. Good. And it's Horford who picks up the assist. Hauser's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Boston leading by 15. Three-pointer, Holiday. Doncic pulls down the board.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Here's Tatum. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Boston?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
And the Celtics call time here. They lead by 17. Boston making a switch here. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, The focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Back to Hayes. No good. Unable to win this run. Boston leading by 20.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here. For the Celtics.
Up
Bow for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm chasing. If not, get a check with my demon. I'll make it turn around. Attention on her like an ultrasound. I can read what's on her mind, no cap and gown. I'm brown and I'm happy when she down. That is at the posse hello. The function like it's a moment, take a picture, acting cocky. About the music, little baby, love my disc jockey. Matter of fact, this my party, this is awesome. I said it 2 times, no I didn't since I started. So here's then the banks, tell me who's your father. Go have on a kid, make you the mother. It might be written in the stars, I get my way with words. We could take it to the car, I'll let you name the verb. Second thought, slid through on my burn rubber. Real lover, other half is a it's dark season. Only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check by my demon. It's duck season, yeah. Only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check by my demon.
What up? Welcome to the live Big Fella Talk Show. Oh yeah, and I'm Big Fella. Hold up, you know I got a little fella with me, cameraman, man, and ugly fella. And you know, oh yeah, we live now. But what up? You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 I balance up, I balance up, I balance up, I balance. They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man. They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man. You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 Yeah, he be like ball head, ball head, ball head, ball head. You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 Yeah, that cameraman get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. The cameraman get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Now do that, man, do that, man, do that, man, game, do that, man, man, do that, man, get it, get it, get it, get it. Check out my shoulder work, I'm doing it till my shoulder hurt. Check out her shoulder work, she doing it till her shoulder hurt. Check out my shoulder work, I'm doing it till my shoulder hurt. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. Yeah, now do that, man. Do that, man. Do that, man. Do that, man. Now do that, man. Do that, man. Do that, man. Game, do that. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. 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 I balance up, I balance up, I balance up, I balance. Yeah, hold up. Check out my shoulder work, I'm doing it till my shoulder hurt. Check out his shoulder work, he doing it till his shoulder hurt. Check out her shoulder work, she doing it till her shoulder hurt. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. Yeah, yeah. Go live for a 2 for 5. Go live for a 2 for 5. Yeah, you'll be up 4 for, you'll be up 4 for, yeah.
Another day, another dollar. What's down, yeah? I be stunting like a big timer. What's down, yeah? Another night. What's down, yeah? she give you drama. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? You need motion, I got all kinds of. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? My alarm going off, phone keep ringing, and there's money on my mind. Digits on the ceiling, and my paper no for that's just the way it go when you living on the deep end. My little brother like my kids, cause all our daddy missing. We don't get Amber Alerts, we know them living. In my hood, we all the same and got the same story. When I say what's them, that's just how we say good morning. Another day, another dollar. What's them? I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Another night. What's them? She give you drama. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? You need motion, I got all kinds of. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? On the party going up, we just getting started in the air. Got these some on my lap. My spidey senses plotting. There's attention across the room from them who's been watching. I'm throwing up the east like it's bad on my stomach. They put a thumbs up like hitchhiking in the thunder. In my hood, we all the same, but we all got it popping. When I say what's them, that mean you doing your thing, partner. Yeah. Another day, another dollar. What's them? I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Another night. What's them? She give you drama. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? You need motion, I got all kinds of. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them?
Blizzard, am I dreaming?
Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack, bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne zieh einen ab und richtig fettes Pack.
Open it up, yeah, my feet. Damn, came in out, but I call it Fox. I fell in love with right now, I'm off. Somebody tell these hands, get off it. I'm just in all black, this a refit. Every day I get dressed, I be flying, don't even take no pic. Every day I'm with it, and we on. I told her if she love me, she'll get my name tatted on her. Leonardo, DiCaprio, where my life moves.
Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack, bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne zieh einen ab und Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack. Ja, die Match, Sweat Week, Orange Pants, all black. RIP ist hier, don't forget. Verbrenn mein Sony-Tag, yeah. Mache zu viel Cash, Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks. Meine Chrome-Hearts, Rolling Glance. Ja, Rick Owens, meine Boots. Rick Owens, meine West. Ja, sie will ein Autogramm auf ihren Mosi-Tags. Bin in Paris, in der Suite, ich chill im Wrist, nicht so viel Tag. Kann nicht schlafen, chase back, ich hol sie schnell, ja, ja. Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks. Richtig fettes Pack, bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne zieh einen ab und
Ain't it perfect that I'm talking
or light it up.
Diamonds hit and bling bling. I had to tell them, come on, bring me some more for the night. Say my car and I myself clean. Smelling good, I treat her right on my side, and I know that she lied. She just want my money, and I know that she lied. Always think, and I know that she lied. My diamond keep jumping, and I know that she lied. I got all this money, but I say my know how to treat me, and I know how to treat all my right. Say my diamond shine and bling bling. Ugly, you see I got a plenty. I own that. What matters, I want. And my man got big black hearts, ain't on camera. You don't like me, I'm dangerous, man. Don't go take that down. My trunk ain't no time, no side. Tryna get you freezed up. Been with it, Instagram on that. Tell her, get her feet put up, flat it up. Hey, you know me, get your miss go. Tryna get, come link up. I say my phone keep ringing. Hold up, there's another hat, baby. There's another chick, baby. Sick trip, get terminated. Wait, they turn crazy. Hands on your patient. Might keep away. Diamonds hit and bling bling. I had to tell them, come on, bring me some more for the night. Say my car and I myself clean. Smelling good, I treat her right on my side, and I know that she lied. She just want my money, and I know that she lied. Always think, and I know that she lied. My diamond keep jumping, and I know that she lied. I got all this money, but I know that she lied. A young like me, pull a bag, flexing on the scene, 10 grand up in my jeans. Got a brand new boy, this some. I get you think about me, leave all on your teeth, leave all on your street, yeah. Your block we dead, on they side where we creep, yeah. I know that she like happy, make her put it on. I be about 9 to the morning, money calling, no I'm on it. Make when she home, might flash out and act a donkey. Baby mama kept you on me. All these broken phones make they pull up on me. I make up, get green nails, I do it like McCone. Diamonds hit and bling bling. I had to tell them, come on, bring me some more for the night. Say my car and I myself clean. Smelling good, I treat her right on my side, and I know that she lied. She just want my money, and I know that she lied. Always think, and I know that she lied. My diamond keep jumping, and I know that she lied. I got all this money, but
That's a good one, Pete.
One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. One-on-one. When get the cake in the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. Fight from a dummy, you don't see how I'm coming, don't tip me, I'm right on the edge. Guinness is young and I been had to shoot out some money all under my bed. 2018 came a million, I made a career and they thought it'd be. I getting cold, my body cold, I barely get rest. One time told her pull up again. In the back of the Benz. I wanna put mirror 10 on the tent, I wanna see the reflection. I'm the best dressed at the Met. The web in her dress, I know how to dress. Turn the drill to a flex. They stick at the check, I poke out my chest. I'm treating that little boy like my pets. I know they don't wanna catch. Got one-on-one ice on the jet. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. When get the cake in the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. One-on-one missing it up, one-on-one missing it in. One-on-one messing with kick. One-on-one and that's it. Come to the spot, I got one-on-one pieces and all of them cost me a grip. Come to the US. Good service, I'm ready to tip. You know when I'm hip, I don't got a chip. You know I ain't no little bit of shrimp. We switching locations in the gym. She said she don't wanna say Gunna no more, and she about to start calling me him. I'm him. I need you making it hot. The stakes is high, the prices is high. I'm about to fly to Dubai. I'm gone. Horse and boo, HB on the tie. I with the one-on-one ride. And cup in the I let her slide. I coming, I come to get mine. Pop out on the beat like surprise. One-on-one, pull up with tens. One-on-one, never again. One get the cake in the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk, you can hear. Ain't all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win.
Paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one to trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this. I slide for my brothers, I slide and then I slide again. Yeah, look, if you don't love me, then just leave me, don't string me along and lie again. Yeah, yeah, paparazzi, they be flicking while ops, they hating my mission. My operation is different, my compensation exquisite. Got a taste of commission, I couldn't wait for permission. They used to tell me no, I'm the one that made the decision. Big talker, big papa, I be doing the most. Rich Roger, get proper when I ride in a ghost. Big walker, big offer, they not harder than foe. You don't even gotta tell them, and they already know. The one that's going up, big body truck. They acting like they tough, we know well enough. And we know that you ain't that, and we know your crew ain't stacked. Man, don't run up, this is facts. Only talk about hits and plaques, yeah, yeah. Paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one to trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make right this. Right now I need to decide, cause I'm intrigued by your vibe. I seen a dream in your eyes, you might not even be mine. Came on the scene with your prize, I'm who you need and that's fine. Like who you leaving inside, for you I'm legally blind. Yeah, but only for the night, but that's okay though. We fell in love the first day though. You flew me out to Barbados, can't post you, we gotta lay though. Together, but you my bae though. I do whatever you say though. Tryna pop out, I'm like, ayo. We can't do that, gotta slide on the low. When we slide to the stove, locking eyes at the door. Cause you ain't messing with no amateur and I ain't tryna handle you. But when I'm walking out, I'm always checking for the camera. Cause paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one to trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this.
Boy, crazy man on deck, crazy man thing. Sick now. To be frank, I've paid my dues. All I want is to win, win. Make nobody see me finish. Out here with my day one. Diving into different location. Don't worry about my occupation. Cause boys saying I need no application. I just want to party, so please don't kill my brother. Please don't kill my brother. I just want to party, so please don't kill my brother. Please don't kill my brother. As long as you're living, you must go through many things. There's nothing impossible. If you believe, surely it will work out for you. Always stick to the plan. Never stop fighting until you reach your destined place. Try to be yourself always. To be frank, I've paid my dues. All I want is to win, win. Make nobody see me finish. Out here with my day ones. Diving into different locations. Don't worry about my occupation. Cause boys saying I need no application. I just want to party, so please don't kill my brother. Please don't kill my brother. I just want to party, so please don't kill my brother. Please don't kill my brother. I just want to party, 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 party. I just want to party, 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 party. Now we the mix and master.
Son, where'd you find this?
Ever since why I've been talking about, been laid up, been chained up. This don't change us. Just been through a lot. We gon' bounce back right up just like this. Yeah. Let me get my together. I got a jewel to catch. Always saying we together. Wanna be a part of the flag. Y'all know that's how tell no son. Making citizens arrest. I told the we gon' eat forever. I never let them start a death. Quavo, how you manifest? Cause I'm him in the flesh. In the same breath, I can show him how to American Express. I'm tired of you talking about him. Please let my nephew rest. This ain't nobody doing nothing. All on get. Shut it down, baby, shut it down. Huncho, shut it down, it's a mess. Little bit of meet me at UPS. Don't come around if you stand down. Since you stand down, get a check. Got that out the mud, look, get low. I'm making it scratch. Drop dead fresh like the mint. Yeah, the was at the mint. Cold sweat on the check. Every night I pray my don't call collect. Having plenty of dogs, go DM it. I'm going all gold on the north side, Sean Carter. Quasi. I didn't take the martyr cause it didn't go to Jimmy Carter. Smarter, not harder. Wells Fargo in a Chargers. Want me to show you how to get to the top. Should've met me at the bottom. For real. I never fall out with an over Instagram follow. I call all the Instagram models, tell them let's take a trip to Cabo. Like, hey, mama, call me Johnny Bravo. Mama. Yeah. Tahoe, yeah. I'm a man, macho. Jump out the gym, we all trim. Making a movie, ain't a film. Bad, gon' flip my feel. He having so much with him. People not play with him. Got in the crib, they stay with him. Checking my safe for M. Yeah, please go play with them. I'ma gon' say it. Can't with your man. Think I'm going somewhere. I'm stuck with my fans. I put blood, sweat, and tears for the brand. All these cards I've been dealt. Can't play with my hand. Everybody know that I'm him. 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 Check the scout report. Everybody know that I'm him. Ask your the course. She gon' tell you I'm him. Everybody know that 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 I'm him. Check the scout report. Everybody know that I'm him. Ask your the course. She gon' tell you I'm him.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My too close to me. One plastic taking my coat from me. I blast her with the dopest. She overdose on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me mobile buns. Them poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease. Yeah, baby, that's why I love. Little baby, that's why I Except all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irvin. 2:30 a.m., she tryna freaking fraud. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working, your tribe a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no but then find something that I can down. Bad do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like Vietnamese. Keanu Reeves, rolling up, wanna meet me. Girl, that cold, make it popsicle. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Country than Kool-Aid and bags of hot pickle. She gon' keep up moving down to the spot. And baby, that's why I yeah, baby, that's why I
go. My pocket fat, my pocket don't break up. Like a launch, go. Like the head of a choke. Stay down like the 10 on my toes. Like a Kim Scott, I can show you the ropes. Hyperventilating, hyperbolic chamber, hypothermia. My neck is on trolls. This that keeper, like I can't see in this. Why they on my? Because of all the money that I get. Yo, wouldn't even touch you. But if I want to, like Rich, yo, got him sitting. Check the playbook cause I'm about to play. I shout like Blanca. That's it, in the tropic with the chocolate bunny. That's quick, see the block done built up. Tetris, yeah, I see the looking funny. Peasants, yeah, I know why they uncomfortable. My presence, and I pull up the convertible. Presidents, and I need to know the measurements by the metric. Cause I'm about to fly like it's electric. Hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor. Like that. Hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor. Like that. Happening, dog, what's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we set it off, yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's up, what's happening, dog, what's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we set it off, yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Hit the floor. I let the hit the floor. Be talking, just give me the go. Just give me the go. I wanna get dope. I wanna get dope. Take it or leave it or lose it, we gon' get some more. We'll never go broke. Diamond, rockin' diamonds. Blinded while you eyeing it. Lately, my motion, been focused on hits. When I start going, it's gon' hit the flow. Like it's a couple of fingers right out of my pocket, I throwing it up. Yeah, like up. Doing as they drop, man. Get my money. I told my. I let them know. Soon as I drop, man. Hit the floor. 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 Like that. Hit the floor. 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 Like that. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's up? What's happening, dog? What's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we set it off. Yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's up? What's happening, dog? What's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we set it off. Yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it, no kidding. In front of your building, sitting on the steps feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold. You gotta keep the devil in his hole. But you know how it go. I'm front line every time it's sold. Flow, run and shoot pro. 458 drop, playing bulletproof soul. Every few shows, I just buy some new gold. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo. Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low. Through the Cancun, on the boat. Then dock that Tulum, just love. Listening to music at the Maya ruins. True devotion on the bluest ocean. Cruising, my cultural influence, even revolution. I'm integrated vertically, I blew it. They tell me hustle, dumb it down, you might confuse them. This ain't that weirdo rap you used to. I'm a urban legend, South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb detectives. Guesses, evidence of a divine presence. Blessings, held me down at times I seem reckless. Got an L but got an E for effort. Dropped him off in the Mojave Desert, then left him. Ain't no answer to these trick questions. Money making nip, straighten out my jewelry on my dresser. Well known, flick up and close, snatch from Rico's till T-shows. Whatever, playing chess, not checkers. For you clever, see bro, you ain't living by the street code. Been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw. I can never view you as my equal. Wanna hear your CD fault. gonna take it there. This time around, I'ma make it clear. Spoke some things into the universe and they appear. I say it's work that I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose or you wasting there. Though y'all scared. Eyes open, I can see it clear. They don't make them bar none, they don't make them real. They don't make it where I'm from, they don't take it here. They ain't seeing due time, I be making meals. Bossed up in this game, I've been making deals. Get your lawyer on the phone, we can make it real. I got checks and balance, I flex dramatic. Other 50 on my neck, just my reckless habit. Ain't no on my rap, disrespect the savage. I make one phone call and the rest get handled. It's just another front step with candles. No message from the we accept your challenge.
Victory lap.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. My mans, I'm riding with a picture of. Shoot back to the crib, went to track hard. Got it tinted up, caught him outside. Now he in a, ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Catch it at the light, like ain't no life at the. You ain't big enough. Know them youngins mean business when they in that rental truck. They gon' spin till they dizzy or to pick them up. I've been focused on this pay. Coming out retirement, the dead play. No man's with a he don't pay, I make him pay. I can stop the day with what I made today. Probably won't admit it, but I paid away. Who else you know made all these millions and ain't signed no papers? Never made a statement. Wasn't there when we was rapping in the basement. They was throwing parties, we was throw house party. We misbehave, gotta keep an eye on my slim cause he shady. He ain't know what he was doing, I had to school teach you how to turn. I'm a tutor, how you jumping out of foreign pockets filled with all. I'm riding with a cougar, red and green Gucci sweater on, just like Freddy Krueger. Everybody around me family, we don't do recruiting. Everybody around me, ain't no telling who it. Tell promoters book me, we gon' come and make a movie. All my friends got me riding with the. Got some on the way, told Brody. Went to and he lost, and they gave him all day. Collect card, pick it up, feel him smiling through the phone. Told me keep my feet on his till he come home. You know it's on. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. My mans, I'm riding with a picture of. Shoot back to the crib, went to track hard. Got it tinted up, caught him out. Now he in a, ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up.
some jewels that'll break my rules. On front page, see you. Page 6, call me for the interview. But can you look afford my view? Only bad ones in my crew. And you know that I'll ride in two. Then plus me, plus we, plus you. Catch a flight for the weekend, and I was thinking Mallorca could be real cute. I was born kinda spoiled and rude, and there's not much that I can do. So, what's up? Better fix your face or step. Better get everything I want. And I know you're gonna really give it up, cause breaking news. You gon' make that noise. Breaking news. You gon' make that noise. Breaking news. You gon' make that noise. Breaking news. Do you wanna ride? We can catch a flight. Anywhere in the night. Text me and I just might. Do you wanna ride? We can catch a flight. Come around the night. Prove it and I just might. Do you wanna ride? We can catch a flight. Anywhere you like. Prove it and I just might. Do you wanna ride? We can catch a flight. Anywhere you like. Prove it and I just might. I'm doing my dance. Up in the I'm doing my dance. I'm doing my dance. I'm doing my dance. Up in this, I'm doing my up in this, I'm doing my dance. I'm doing my dance. I'm doing my dance.